The author of the bestseller Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, explains on his book the valuable financial lessons he learned from one of his dads and contrasts them with the ideas he used to get from his other dad. He explains how having two fathers with completely different points of view about money influenced him to see things from both perspectives. Both his fathers were successful in their careers and worked hard all their lives. Both men earned substantial incomes but had very different points of view about money. Both believed and had respect for education and learning but would say completely opposite things on what was really important to learn. The poor dad, which was Robert's real father, was a highly educated man and had a PhD. Yet, he always struggled financially and died leaving bills to be paid. The rich dad, on the other hand, never finished the 8th grade, but he became one of the richest men in Hawaii and died leaving tens of millions of dollars to his family, charities, and his church. Poor dad would tell little Robert things like, "Stay in school and study hard," or something like, "Study hard, son, so you can find a good company to work for." If you do not come from a rich family, then this probably sounds familiar to you, because it is exactly what the majority of the fathers teach their sons to do. They teach them that success in school is what will determine their future financial stability. They teach them to play it safe, just how Robert's father wanted him to do, to stay in school and study hard, get good grades, earn a degree, and eventually get a good job. He taught him to work for money. This subject of money is not taught in school, and this is one of the main reasons why the poor stay poor and the rich get richer. Most of us learn about money from our parents, so what can poor parents tell their child about money? And here's where little Robert was lucky to have another father, his rich dad, the father of his friend Mike. Unlike poor dad, rich dad taught Robert and Mike how to make money work for them. He also believed strongly in education, but in another form of education. He encouraged the kids to seek for financial education, to understand how money works, to make money work for them. This financial intelligence was, according to Rich Dad, what solved problems and produced money. Rich Dad created this simple method to teach Mike and Robert about money flow. Here he explains how the poor, middle class, and rich people spend their money. Income is the money in, usually from your job. Expenses is money out, for example, food, clothes, transportation, and so on. Basically, an asset is something that puts money into your pocket, usually when you're not present. Otherwise, it would be considered a work. This can be a house you rent out, for example. Liability is something that takes money out of your pocket gradually. Like, for example, your car. You have to be constantly taking money out for the gas. The cash flow tells how a person handles money. While the poor and middle class get their money straight to the expenses and liability columns, the rich people acquire assets first, which with time gives them some profits that they invest again and again in their assets column, making every dollar they invest work for them. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep that counts. That's why we constantly hear stories of people who won the lottery and then spend all their money. That's why having two jobs won't solve the problem. That's why we somehow manage to spend as much money as we earn, even when we get a raise in our income. Financial literacy is the key to financial independence. It is understanding the money flow diagram and working to develop your assets column that will get you richer. It's making money work for you and not working for money that will make you independent financially. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can leave a comment below on what other topics you would like me to cover. And please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.